I came in today and left with the stronger feeling of this. I think the Texans are probably the greatest threat to the Patriots in the AFC, and I'm not saying they're a great threat. I think the gap is still pretty wide, but I think they pose the most difficult matchup of any team just because of what they can do to disrupt the Patriots passing game. We saw Brady, I think he completed like 48% of his passes in that AFC divisional game. If Pittsburgh continues to play defense the way they've played, they just offer such little resistance that I think the Texans actually are the toughest matchup in the entire conference.
I've started to feel that way now too after watching that practice, so you're a better man than I coming into the practice maybe thinking that. For me, it's still a question of, do the Texans have a quarterback that can still win them a game or not lose them a game with that great defense? Like, if we're talking about maybe the Raiders, that's a popular team I think that people are picking to be, maybe the 2 seed in the AFC to the Patriots. That defense, while they have Khalil Mack, who's maybe the best defensive player in football, I don't think they're really approaching what the Texans have. But offensively, they are probably going to be so much better because they don't have Deshaun Watson or Tom Savage at quarterback. So, like, how do the scales get balanced, offense and defense? But you might be right. If the way to beat the Patriots is to pressure Tom Brady and give him a hard time, the Texans seem like the best team to be able to do that.
Right, and I think the Texans still have uncertainty at quarterback, clearly. You have a rookie, you have Tom Savage. My thinking when I say this is that the quarterback situation for them this year can't possibly be worse than it was last year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, if you watch those games last year, especially the Week 3 game when they came to New England, the defense wasn't as disruptive, but they didn't cross midfield until I think the middle of the third quarter. They couldn't throw anything more than a 6-yard out. Just like, this was a rudimentary offense. This year, even though Watson's a rookie, I really don't think it could be worse. Plus, we'll see how the season goes, but you have a healthy J.J. Watt, you have a healthy Clowney, and you have Whitney Merciless. So you have just a terrorizing front seven, in my opinion.